Nan is one of the northern provinces of Thailand. Neighboring provinces are Uttaradit, Phrae, and Phayao. To the north and east it borders Saniabulai of Laos. Geography. The province is in the remote Nan River Valley, surrounded by forested mountains. The Phuong Range in the western part and the Luang Prabang Range in the east. The highest mountain is the 2,079-meter-high Phu Khe in Bo Klua district, northeast of the city of Nan towards the border with Laos. Climate. Nan Province has a tropical savanna climate. Winters are quite dry and very warm. Temperatures rise until April, which is very hot with the average daily maximum at 37.0 degrees Celsius. The monsoon season runs from late April through October, with heavy rain and somewhat cooler temperatures during the day, although nights remain warm. History. For centuries Nan was an independent kingdom but, due to its remoteness, had few connections to the other kingdoms. The first kingdom around the city Muang Pua was created in the late 13th century. Its rulers, the Phuca dynasty, were related to the founders of Vientiane. However, it became associated with the Sukhothai kingdom as it was easier to reach from the south than from the east or west. In the 14th century the capital was moved to its present location at Nan. In the 15th century, when Sukhothai declined in power, it became vassal of the kingdom of Lanathai. In 1443 King Khian Thao of Nan plotted to capture neighboring Phayao by asking King Tilakaraj to help him fight against Vietnamese troops attacking Nan. Even though there was no such threat, Khian Thao killed the king of Phayao. However, the troops of Tilakaraj then attacked Nan itself, and captured it in 1449. When Lanathai was under Burmese rule, Nan tried to liberate itself many times without success, which finally led to direct Burmese rule of Nan in 1714. In 1788 the Burmese rulers were finally driven out. Nan had to then accept new rulers from Siam. In 1893, after the Panam crisis, Siam had to give a big part of eastern Nan to French Indochina. In 1899 Muang Nan became part of the Circle Tawin Tok Chiang Nuea. In 1916 the northwestern circle was split and Nan was assigned into the Circle Maharat. When the circles were abolished in 1932, the provinces including Nan became top-level subdivisions of Siam. Before the early 1980s, bandits as well as People's Liberation Army of Thailand guerrillas were a big problem in the province, usually destroying highway construction overnight. With the help of the army and the more stable political system, the province improved significantly, but is still a very rural and remote area. Demographics. 10.5% of the population are hill tribes. Certain inhabitants known as the Tian or Mal people speak a northern Mon Khmer or Camus language, Tian, an unknown language when Gerard Difloth's classifications were widely cited in a 1974 Encyclopaedia Britannica article. Symbols. The provincial seal shows a Usuparach bull carrying the stupa of Phrae that Cheharain. The buffalo goes back to a legend that the rules of Nan and Phrae were brothers, and met at a mountain to decide about the boundary between their lands. The ruler of Nan went there on a buffalo, while the ruler of Phrae went there on a horse. The provincial tree and provincial flower is the orchid tree. Administrative divisions. The province is subdivided in 15 districts. These are further subdivided into 99 subdistricts and 848 villages. Muang Nan, Mae Charam, Ban Luang, Na Noi, Pua, Tawang Pha, Wyang Sa, Thung Chang, Chiang Klang, Na Mun, Santi Suk, Bo Klua, Song Quay, Phu Phiang, Chalo Mphra Kiat. Tourism. Site Swat Phra that Chehang. It features a 55-meter-high golden chedi containing a holy relic from Sukhothai. Over the Vihans door frames and on parts of the roofs are plastered designs in the shape of Naga, the great serpent, which represent the artistic best in local architecture. The building of the Nan National Museum, it displays exhibitions concerning the town's history and major structures, evolution of arts in different ages, and numerous ancient objects, the most eminent of which is the Black Ivory Wat Phayao art, an ancient religious site. It has rectangular chedi base on which Buddha statues are placed around the chedi structure. Combined artistic influences of Lana, Lanchang, and native NâN can be detected. Opposite the Nan National Museum is Wat Chang Kalmoravahan. Its main features are the sculpted upper halves of elephants adorning around the chedi, a Sukhothai influence. Wat Suantan, built in 1230, features an old, beautifully shaped chedi and houses a huge bronze Buddha statue. Phra Chao Thong Thip, cast by a king of Chiang Mai in 1450. Pha Chu, or Pha Chiochu, is a cliff within Sinan National Park which covers extensive forested and mountainous areas. A national flagpole has a lanyard running all the way down to the foot of the hill, the longest in the country. Hom Chom. The site is characterized by a large earthen mold eroded by the elements through the ages, leaving only hard eastern columns, whose exotic shapes and forms can be interpreted as differently as the imagination goes. The Tai Lu village Ban Nong Bua. The Tai Lu people living at Ban Nong Bua are noted for producing the traditional tribal fabric, an art handed down from generation to generation. Wat Nong Bua was built by Tai Lu craftsmen who had early migrated from southern China. Apart from the vihan, which is adorned with elaborate carvings, there are also wall murals painted by Tai Lu artists some 100 years ago. Wat Phrae That Beng Sakit, the main Buddha image is in the local style, residing on the so-called Chokachi base. The back of the Buddha image is decorated with a mirror in accordance with the Tai Lu belief. Local products. The woven materials of Nan are distinctively different in terms of designs and production methods from other localities. The most famous pattern is the line armlai, which resembles waves or stairs. Other designs also reflect the local artistic and creative skills. The materials are used for making dresses, colorful satchels and tung, a type of pennant used in religious rites. Nan is also noted for making musical instruments which include the salyo, a violin-like instrument, and the sung, similar to a guitar. They are used in bands which can still be heard in certain restaurants. Silverware. Wood carving in Hill Tribe handicraft. The leading agricultural produce is the som si thong, which are of the same species as oranges of the central region. Because of climatic differences, the local version is golden-skinned and more aromatic. They are in season in December. Culture. Festivals. Yi Phrae That Festival. Nan is a town in the Lana Kingdom where Buddhism spread for a long period of time. Within the area of the ancient city, both in Muang Nan and in Amphoe, lie Phrae That's on the hill. Every year, festivals paying respect to the important Phrae That's are organized as follows. Namit Sak and Phrae That Beng Sakut Fair is organized on the full night of the 4th northern lunar month. Hok Peng Wei So Mahadache Harain Fair takes place on the full moon night of the 6th northern lunar month or the 4th central lunar month. Skyrockets are fired as an offering to the Buddha. Namit Sak and Phrae That Khao Noi Fair takes place on the full moon night of the 8th northern lunar month or the 6th central lunar month. In the festival, there is a ceremony paying respect to Phrae That Khao Noi and skyrockets are fired as an offering to the Buddha. Namit Second Song Nalm Phrae Chao Thong Thip Fair at Wat Suantan during the Songkran festival on 12 to 15 April. Tan Kwai Salik, He Kwa Tan or Krua Than Festival. Than Salik or Kwai Salik is an ancient tradition created in the Buddha's time. For the northern people, it is considered as a major local merit-making ceremony possessing local uniqueness. Monks are invited to receive the offerings by drawing lots. Nan boat races has been passed on for a long period of time. In 1936, boat racing was organized during the community's robe presentation to the monks after the end of the Buddhist Lent until the time of the royal robe presentation ceremony. Nowadays, it is around mid-October or at the beginning of November every year. The opening of the races is the date when the food offerings are presented to the priests by drawing lots of Wat Changkamwaravahan, a royal temple. The food offering ceremony will be firstly organized. Therefore, the nâN boat races have come together with the Tankwai Salik of Wat Changkam until nowadays. Later, the province added the celebration of the black elephant tusk, which is the precious treasure of Nan as well. Moreover, there is boat racing at Ampha Wayang Sa in the Tankwai Salik festival.